Welcome back, everyone. You may be experiencing some issues with your iPhone where, for some reason, it just keeps overheating. Now, I'll go ahead and explain to you two different main ways that you can actually go ahead and kind of determine the problem. Now, the very first thing that I would recommend looking at is seeing if your iPhone is heating up when you're using it, or if it's heating up when it's like left alone, or if it's just like when you're using it, or whatever the case is. If your iPhone is heating up when you're using it, then this is a very, very common problem. And this typically happens when you have, a bunch of apps running on your device, or you're using a bunch of different big games, you're playing big games on your specific device. Typically, when you have an iPhone, and you just updated it or you just turn it on or whatever, it's very normal that it gets hot. You know what I mean? Especially if you just updated your device, it's very normal if that happens. But if you didn't update your phone or anything like that, and you're playing games and you see yourself playing games all the time and you notice it getting hot then that's when you can typically kind of mitigate the problem. So in that case, I would recommend looking at those specific games. If you play Fortnite a lot, if you play Among Us, if you play whatever, and you notice your phone is heating up when you're playing those games, well, that is completely normal. There's really nothing super crazy there, but do keep in mind, if you do keep a prolonged time of actually going ahead and keeping your phone up to date and all that, and keeping your phone super hot in those hot conditions, that can have a huge detrimental effect on your battery. So in that case, there's really not much you can do in that case. You're just gonna have to either like stop playing games so much on your phone. But if you're playing normal games or anything like that, then what I would recommend doing is going into your settings. You want to scroll down over into general, software update, and then I would recommend updating your phone. This can definitely help out in that case, and it will help mitigate those specific issues that you may have. If you update your device and if you're playing, basic games or you're using your basic tasks and it's still overheating, this can really end up fixing that. Now, the second thing, which is probably common, more common than you may think, but you may not even realize it, is if you just pick your phone up in the morning, right? Let's say you pick it up and it's hot then. Well, this can happen for a couple of different reasons. One, sometimes if you use a generic charger, this is kind of like a charger focus section. If you use a generic charger, aka when you just bought at like some random store and you don't even know if it's Apple certified, then that can also cause some problems with overheating your phone. Sometimes third-party chargers do not work well with Apple's battery, especially if you buy one that's like $1 or $2. That can definitely have some big effects on your phone more than you realize, and it can overheat your phone like crazy. So in that case, what I would recommend doing is actually just not using that specific cable or only using Apple certified chargers. Now, if that still doesn't work, or let's say you don't even fit in that category, this ended up being my specific problem, and it happens to me every morning. It's actually the MagSafe charger and or wireless charger of your device. If you have a wireless charger for your phone, this can actually end up being the issue whether you realize it or not. So what you have to do, and what I did, was I literally just had to go ahead and just kind of get used to my phone being hot. A lot of the times with these wireless chargers, they just emit so much power sometimes, and they heat up your phone, and that's not really your phone heating up. It just so happens that it's the actual wireless charger that's heating up, and it's kind of heating up your device at the same time. So there's really nothing you can do about it in that case. You can either switch to a plugged in charger here, or you're just going to have to go ahead and just kind of get used to it, which is what I had to do. So if you're in that specific camp, then that's what I would do. But again, I think the best thing you can do in almost all situations is, if you notice your phone heating up out of nowhere, is to go into your settings and you want to update your phone as you saw. So you want to go into general settings, which is right here. You want to click software update, and you want to update your phone. And this can probably end up fixing more issues than you may even realize. So that's exactly how to do it in my case. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much. But definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.